Hello to all my Sagittarian viewers. This is going to be your reading for May 2020. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross from the Fountain Tarot, and then as usual, I will clarify with oracle cards. First, side read, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Okay, on the bottom, Strength. This is about some kind of decision that needs to be made, otherwise you can't move forward. And 5 of Swords, some kind of abuse of power, disgrace, or unfair situation, which is what you're undecided about what the right next move to make is. And here, Strength is controlling your temper, I feel like. Controlling your lower nature and drawing on your inner strength. Trying not to pop off. Drawing on your inner strength to, you know, make it through this. So this is what I got from the side read right away. All right, Sag, let's see what else there is. This is for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. Usually I wait for a card to pop out, and that's my signal. It's the end of the shuffle. And if it takes long to... Oh, okay, side read, and that fell out too. So, there's the one card. You know what I'm going to do? Because these popped out as well, I'm just going to take it as a side read. So, the Emperor here, Sag, I believe that's you, because this is a fire sign. Generally, it's Aries, but the Emperor has that fire energy of Aries, Leo, Sag. So I'm going to take this to be meaning you. This is where you're controlling the situation, you're a boss, you're the leader, and you are the shot caller, okay? And there's 2 cards that fell out as well. Victory with a Chariot, and who's got the big Ace of Wands, okay? So this is all about power. Emperor, Chariot, this is the Kingmaker card, this is the Emperor. Could be a Cancer in your life that's coming into your life, but otherwise this is about victory being assured. Going into battle, coming back a king, winning. A level up, power, 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 okay? Very strong male fire energy here. Ace of Wands. That wand is about the beginning of some kind of new project, inspiration, virility, and power, okay? On the bottom, we've got 3 of Coins. Could be about some kind of collaboration, or it's also the card for artists, okay? Being recognized for your work, getting props for whatever it is that you do. All right, so let's keep going here. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. Can we please get a Celtic cross for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck. Oh, don't have to. Oh, it's another side read. Okay. There you are again, Sag. Okay, this is the star. Following your North Star. This is... Okay, forget just following what your faith and your hope is in, you're wishing for, you know, that when you wish upon a star whole deal. The star card here with the King of Wands. The King of Wands gets attention all on their own, okay? So we might be dealing with somebody who's very high profile, Sagittarius. I don't know which one of you it applies to, but generally speaking, it could be someone who's very, very famous, okay? Because King of Wands is someone who's attractive, gets a lot of attention. Super charismatic, powerful, and attractive, and virile, okay? And then you got the star card with that, and the King of Wands is someone who really gets attention, okay? Someone where everybody, all eyes turn. On the bottom, Knight, holy shit. And you got Knight of Wands on the bottom. As if the King of Wands is the more mature energy here, but the Knight of Wands is the one that breaks hearts, okay? The player, the hotsy-totsy here, the one where, you know, the least committed energy, okay, out of all the knights. Possibly, you know, same as the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Wands follows their passion and their inspiration. The King of Wands manifests, okay? It's a level up from this. and the Star. So definitely we're dealing with someone super attractive, super in the limelight, super, you know, charismatic. Okay, that's it. So that is it. So there we go. Walking away from something, and that was my sign with the 1 card drop, okay? On the bottom, 2 of coins. So the situation is 8 of coins. The challenge is Knight of Wands. Consciously, the Star again. The King of Wands on the bottom for your subconscious. Recent past, 10 of Cups. Recent future, Queen of Coins. You right now, Ace of Cups around you. Tower. Hopes and fears, 7 of Wands. Outcome, Knight of Cups. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here. It looks like you're walking away from something that has not been fulfilling. 8 of Cups is when you came close, okay? 8 of Cups, almost to the completion, which would be 10 of Cups. But this is where, in relationships and in love, where you have been unsatisfied for a long time, and so now you're prepared to walk away. Okay, so if this is not you, this could be someone around you. Okay, why I say that is because you also have the Tower next to you, the energy around you, okay? Which is very conflicting because you see the 10 of Cups, which is the happily ever after card for whatever is your happily ever after in the recent past and in the you right now. So your recent past, this great joy, and you right now, this Ace of Cups is a solo kind of energy here. This is where your cup is full. And you are fulfilled just within yourself. You are completely fulfilled, happy, and you don't need somebody else to complete you. So, walking away from something, going back to the reading here, and the challenge is Knight of Wands. Challenge is Knight of Wands, okay? Might be someone you're dealing with that is that player energy, because the Knight of Wands very much so is that player energy. It's also just going after whatever inspires you, and just as quickly as you are interested, you're all in, that quickly you're out as you lose interest, okay? Consciously, you've got the Star. The Star card is, I feel like because of the drop that you got the King of Wands and the Star, and here you got the subconscious King of Wands and you got the Star here. This may be someone that you're dealing with, but I don't know. Okay, it might be you or someone you're dealing with that's extremely attractive, gets, you know, all the attention and so on. But we will find out with the clarifying oracle cards. So the Star card is about hope. Consciously feeling like you will get what you really ultimately want. Okay? Subconscious, the foundation, you got King of Wands. This is knowing deep down that you can manifest, that you have everything you need to be able to create, and that you're attractive, and that you're able to manifest what you want in life. This is passion, this is inspiration, all, you know, realized in this person. Now, the King of Wands can be a fire sign that you're dealing with. You see Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. This could be someone that you're thinking about who is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, who's extremely attractive and gets a lot of attention. So you were really happy in the recent past. This is where you think, like, you know, whatever it is, whether it be because of this person or because of how you are, because your cup is full, this is joy. Okay, 10 of Cups is a very happy card, completion. Generally in tarot, it has like the husband, the house, the dog, the kids, and all that. Does not have to mean that now, in 2020, it could be whatever it is that fulfills you completely. You are coming from a very happy place. And yet, walking away from something, unfinished business. Okay, so in the recent future, you got Queen of Coins. This could be a mother energy. Could be a Capricorn or another earth sign like Taurus or Virgo. But this is about someone who is able to work, take care of home, take care of finances, cook, clean, tend to the garden, help others, heal people. This is the Queen of Coins, is someone who runs the kingdom, a nurturer, the earthly form of the Empress. Okay, so this could be someone, if it's not a mother figure in your life, could be you as a mother. This is also a very married energy as well. Okay, because a single divorcee kind of energy would be more in the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords energy. But the Queen of Coins generally is that mother figure, okay? And also someone who's extremely abundant, prosperous, and successful. Worked hard. She has a beautiful home, beautiful garden, and is even able to take care of other people, not just herself and her family. So you've got this Ace of Cups right now. This is you. This is, as I said, fulfillment, joy. Your cup is full. It can even speak to childbirth sometimes, okay? Around you, though, we've got the Tower. The Tower is that, in tarot, you know, it can represent some kind of big fight, some kind of call that, you know, shakes things up. The Tower is where whatever wasn't on a solid foundation gets destroyed, okay? And at the time, you're going to feel quite lost or quite shook by what's happened, but it ends up working out for the better because it wasn't stable enough to withstand whatever was going on around it that broke it up in the first place. Okay, so around you, you've got the Tower and you've got the situation, 8 of Cups. Hopes and fears, 7 of Wands. You're hoping to, I would take this as like, this is where a card of blocking, okay? And 6 of Wands is about victory coming up in the world. 7 of Wands is when you have to defend what you've won. So in your hopes and fears, you're hoping that you can tackle what's going on and that you're going to be victorious over all challengers or whoever's trying to come for you, okay? Whoever's creating obstacles for you, that you'll be able to block this. In the outcome, you got Knight of Cups. And that's funny because where the cards are in the reading, if they're closer together and how they are next to each other and so on, that has a significance. So you've got the Star and the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the romantic dreamer. Knight of Cups is someone who wants to give love, wants to, you know, the Knight of Cups is someone who reads poetry, plays the guitar, is like emotional and not in a crybaby way, but like romantic and that type of thing. So you got that kind of Knight of Cups energy in the outcome. So let's see where this goes because, oh, sorry, let's talk about the Two of Coins. Generally speaking, 2 of Coins is about juggling finances or dealing with managing your resources in a mindful, thoughtful way to make things, you know, stay afloat, okay? With a lot of plates spinning, a busy time where you have to be careful with how you spend and how you're dealing with things. You just, you know, keeping everything going. And you might be pulled a little bit thin. And one more thing might make it snap, okay? So the 2 of Coins here, in relation to this reading, can be about maybe possibly 2 people that you're dealing with. Okay, so let's just see where this goes with some romance oracle cards. This one is Angela Hartfield's Whispers of Love. So let's see where this goes. Can we get some clarification for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please? Can we please get some clarification for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please? What's going on in love and romance for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please? Okay, so I'm just going to cut the deck. Okay, on the bottom, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And on the top, slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Okay? Let me read those to you. So, slow down, number 9. Everything is in perfect order. There is no need to rush or hurry. In our excitement, we forget to enjoy the process of what we are creating. Getting to the goal is half the fun. We also miss our guidance and messages when we don't take the time for things to naturally unfold. Then we got demonstrate love, which is number 48. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Sometimes people give clues about what is important to them. It could be listening when they have a lot to say, taking a walk, helping with chores, or planning to go on a vacation. Pay attention to what others are telling us. Paying attention to what others are telling us can help us understand how to love them better. Okay, I think that's very straightforward. Now let's get some more clarifiers with Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. Can we please get some... Oh, wow. Okay. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so that's the one that popped out. And on the bottom, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, I know that's kind of boring, but let me read it to you. So I just got this for Scorpio. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Is talking about when you're in a relationship that isn't healthy and you have a pattern basically of being in these types of unhealthy relationships, that it's because you're emulating your parents' relationship. Okay, so it's saying you need to heal those family issues and forgive, and be able to move forward and have better relationships going forward. Now, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Let me read that to you. It says, the romance angel sends you this card to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there's still no reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours. There's still reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire, whether you're single or in a partnership. Begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. You can write lists and conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires, and intentions. You can also create a dream board with images and phrases related to your love life goals. Paste it onto a poster board. Daily look at this dream board with positive intent and follow any inner guidance to take actions related to your dreams. Your positive outlook will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will definitely help your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. Okay, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. This is the Wild Kuan Yin Pocketbook Edition by Alana Fairchild. Can we please get some guidance for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please? There we go. Now is the time. Now it is time to be open to what will be. Embrace your destiny, beloved. It is calling you forward, even whilst it is hurtling towards you. Your time is now. So it says now is the time. All right, and the picture is like this. I checked the one on the bottom as well, which is, it's never too late. If you have forgotten who you are, know that your true self has not gone away and never will. Underneath every layer of conditioning, under all twisting and turning and trying to fit into some shape to please others, your true self remains true, ready and waiting to rise up in original gorgeousness and glory. It is never too late for you to choose to be you. Okay. I am going to, I'll move on to this one after, but I want to get Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles now. It's very straightforward cards. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we please get a card for Sagittarius for May 2020, please? For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. Going on for Sag for May 2020. I like to take a card that pops out and I check the one on the bottom. Can I get a card please for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020? I think I'll cut the deck. Okay, so we have on the bottom, I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. And on the top, the key to getting what I want is to ask for it. Okay? I'm going to leave that for you to figure out for yourselves. So this is Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. Can we please get a card for May 2020 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, Courage. And on the bottom, Purity. Okay, so let's read those out to you. First, we'll start with Courage. Rocky Seashore, and it says, the sacred landscape wants you to know. Step forward, throw your shoulders back, and stand up for yourself with passion. Speak up for those less fortunate. Be impeccable in all your actions. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Don't be limited by the beliefs of others. Use your passion to make a difference. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means fearless. Acknowledge your fear and take action anyway. Make a stand. You are strong and powerful and have great valor within you. Courage. And courage is also represented by the drop that we saw earlier with the Strength card, right? The Strength card, the Chariot, and Ace of Wands, I believe. So, or the Strength card and whatever it was, I don't know. But I know that the Ace of Wands and the Chariot came out as well. But that might have been with Emperor. So, as I said before, needing to stand up for yourself or draw on your inner strength, controlling your temper I was speaking to, and also being able to, pull through this time that looks turbulent around you and draw on your inner strength. So let's go to Purity and Courage. Sorry, Purity. Let's read Purity. Wow, there's a lot of peace. Okay, the sacred landscape wants you to know. No matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. Okay. Sounds like you guys are having a bit of a tough time, Sag. Okay. Let me move on to, let's see, Spiritual Guidance with Megan Watterson. Divine Feminine Oracle deck. Can we get some spiritual guidance for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please? What kind of guidance does Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need for May 2020? Bridget. Okay, lovely. This is the Irish goddess here, Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. So when I see Bridget come out, which often she does, especially when I started tarot, she's very active in the tarot, and basically she speaks to, when I see her in my readings, about feeling lonely, feeling isolated, feeling alone in the dark. Okay, so Bridget, in her story in this guidebook for the Divine Feminine Oracle, speaks to how she created whistling when people walk home at night and they felt alone and they were scared walking back to their homes, that they would whistle, and then somebody else who's traveling equally afraid or alone in the night somewhere else back to their home would whistle back. And it was a way of communicating so that they know that they're not alone. Okay, so Bridget here is saying, the goddess of the eternal flame, I am an eternal flame. And what does it say? And each day my light grows brighter. I will read a little bit about her, okay? So when I do see her, is this feeling of feeling alone. Okay, so then we have Enheduanna on the bottom, the high priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. I'm going to read you both of these goddesses. Give me 1 second, okay? We'll start with Goddess Bridget. 162. So when your soul selects her card, there's that moment when you're making your way through the dark, and suddenly, after what feels like days or months or even years, a ray of light comes through to you. A lightning happens. Each step isn't quite as hard to make as the one before, and you feel a great shift begin, as if now you're headed towards something new, something even brighter. Bridget is the essence of that first flame, that first ray of light. Bridget reminds us that the darkness never lasts. Bridget's eternal flame represents the truth that the light never leaves us and can never be extinguished. It simply gets obscured or blocked from us. She reminds us that every day is actually filled with light. There are many days and times in our lives when we endure thick cloud cover, when that flame that exists within us is blocked by pain or confusion. Bridget is the sweet sound that reaches us in the dark and reminds us that we have never been on this journey alone. Bridget is our sign that the dawn is here because we have made it through the dark winter. We can lift our head, the healing has happened, and now each next day is bound to be brighter. Soul Voice Meditation. What allows me to feel light more often every day? Intention, I'm an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. All right, so then we've got Goddess Enheduanna, page 206. And it says, when your soul selects her card. Over 4,000 years ago, the high priestess Enheduanna wrote in the exaltation of Inanna, most precious lady, beloved by Anne, I'm sorry if I don't know how to say that, your holy heart is great. And in the Sumerian temple hymns, whatever enters you is unequaled, whatever leaves endures. She is a limitless love and the inexhaustible power that moves through us when we merge with the soul. We each have a personal myth. We each have an Ishtadeva, a personal deity who inspires and compels us to bring heaven right here on earth by moving us with the fierce conviction that we're divinely led. Enheduanna encourages us to integrate our light and our dark to bring our unconscious aspects of self into consciousness. The high priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. She is that aspect in all of us that holds the veil of awareness that separates us from our inner depths. Enheduanna is about merging the awareness of our soul and all the love and power it gives us with our individual personality or ego, what Swiss psychologist Carl Jung would call personality 1 and personality 2. Enheduanna wants you to live and breathe your soul. She wants you to become so intimate with it that there is no longer any separation. And there are no more excuses or apologies for how powerful you are. You are the high priestess. You are this eternal, she whispers. Your holy heart is this legendary. Soul Voice Meditation. What allows me to experience the reality of my soul and the intention? I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to add one more card. This is the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn as well. So let's see if we can get a card, and I'll check the one on the bottom as well for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020. Okay, whoa, that was quite strong there. Starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Great, fantastic. Okay. And then the one on the bottom. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. So I'm going to leave this there. Leave this there. Let me read those to you. Where's the Gateway Oracle? There it is. Okay. We'll start with starting fresh. I'm sure you already know what that's about, but I'm going to read it to you. Card meaning, a new cycle is blossoming in your life. All that is not needed from the past is dropping away as you release the old and embrace the new. The universe wants you to know, all life travels in cycles. On our beautiful planet, plants die in the winter so that new life can emerge in the spring. It's the spiral dance of death and rebirth. This represents a time in your life to start fresh. Do not linger with old situations, relationships, or places that no longer serve your higher good. Let go and sail into unfamiliar waters. Stretch into a new direction, even if you feel uncertain. Wonderful opportunities await you. Questions to ask yourself. If my life truly started fresh, would I make the same decisions? Am I ready to let go and begin anew? What is blocking me from doing so? Whoa, that's a heavy card. Exceeding expectations is the next one. I soar into excellence. Card meaning, this is the time to dream big and stretch yourself. Exceed your own expectations and definitely exceed the expectations that others have of you. Envisage that in the days ahead you will be stepping beyond what others anticipate for you, and so it shall be. The universe wants you to know, you may have been playing small, but now is your chance to dream big. Expect miracles. Believe that the best will occur for you, and it will. Make plans, big plans for the future. Do not act as if you're inadequate in order to make others feel secure. In the months ahead, you'll be exceeding inner and outer expectations. Get ready to fly. Questions to ask yourself. Have I been playing small so that others wouldn't feel insecure? Am I ready to exceed my own expectations? What are my true expectations in my life, and am I satisfied with them? Okay. So I'm going to just tell you, Sag, it looks like, yeah, there is some pain here. Yes, there is some situation that is crumbling, and we've seen that with the tower around you and the starting fresh about death and rebirth. Spring bringing new life, new possibilities. And here we have courage, and we got strength in the drop, and especially with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands and the subconscious and the stars, like your dream, your hope, your faith that you have in something that you've been long wanting to achieve. In that way, if you take it in that way, this is saying here, this is time to draw on that strength card, that inner courage, that strength. Courage here as well, to let go of the things that don't serve in your best interest. And that, it looks like, is stemming from, like it does for everybody else, family issues and the patterns you've seen that were toxic with your own parents and so on, that's influenced your outlook on life. Also, do not play it small. So it says you make decisions from a place of intuition and power. The key to getting what I want is to ask for it, and especially to make plans, big plans going forward. Surprisingly, everybody has been getting these really great readings about what's coming up next, things being guided, things being pushed. And this is like across the board, which is really weird because of what's going on in the world. It's been so terrible that it's somehow saying that in spite of all of this, that there's going to be some kind of, maybe possibly because of renewed enthusiasm for life, that everyone's going to be doing great things afterwards. And for you, it's saying, make big plans and don't play it small. All right. Thank you for watching. I'll have your weeklies up after I finish the monthlies for the next 3 signs. And I'll talk to you guys very soon.